Hello, beautiful listeners, and welcome back to Green Earth Essentials. Today, we're stepping into a space where ancient rituals meet cutting edge algorithms, artificial intelligence, and the beauty industry. From smart mirrors that analyze your pores to apps that suggest a moisturizer based on today's humidity, AI is quickly weaving itself into our self-care routines. But while it brings innovation and personalization, it also raises questions about sustainability, ethics, and what beauty even means in the age of digital perfection. So let's take a closer look at this fascinating intersection. Imagine waking up, glancing into your bathroom mirror, and having it scan your skin in real time, measuring hydration levels, tracking pores, mapping fine lines, and even spotting early signs of breakouts before you notice them yourself. This isn't science fiction anymore. Companies like L'Oreal have developed the Perso device, a countertop tool that analyzes your skin and environmental conditions like humidity and air pollution, then dispenses a perfectly portioned, personalized serum or foundation on the spot. Neutrogena's Skin 360 app takes it a step further by using your phone's camera to assess skin health and provide a customized routine. These tools don't just look at the surface, they gather data over time, learning how your skin responds to stress, sleep, dirt, and even the changing seasons. This creates a dynamic approach. Your skincare can evolve daily rather than being locked into a static routine. From a holistic perspective, this is strikingly similar to the way Ayurveda or traditional Chinese medicine works. In Ayurveda, for example, a practitioner considers your dosha, your unique mind body constitution, before recommending herbs, oils, or practices that keep you balanced. In TCM, treatments are guided by individual patterns of energy flow, not just symptoms. The parallel here is that AI is learning to move away from one-size-fits-all creams towards remedies that respond to your personal ecosystem. The potential here is huge. Fewer wasted products, better skin health outcomes, and perhaps even less guesswork in those overwhelming beauty aisles. But it also raises questions. Do we trust an algorithm to read our skin as well as we trust our own reflection, or the wisdom of traditional healers? In many ways, AI is attempting to bring the ancient principle of personalization into the digital age, but with sensors and code instead of intuition and touch. Behind the glossy packaging of beauty products lies a long and often messy process of research and development. Traditionally, chemists would spend months, sometimes years, experimenting with ingredient ratios, testing stability, and running countless iterations to find the right texture, scent, and effect. But artificial intelligence is dramatically changing that process. With powerful algorithms, companies can now feed in vast databases of ingredient profiles, everything from molecular structures to known safety records. AI can then simulate how ingredients are likely to interact, predicting which combinations will be stable, effective, and safe long before anyone pours them into a beaker. This allows scientists to narrow their focus, saving time, money, and an enormous amount of wasted raw material. For example, some brands are already using AI to develop new peptide blends that target aging at the cellular level, or to create sunscreens that offer stronger protection with fewer chemical filters. Others are turning to AI to design plant-based alternatives to synthetic preservatives, fragrances, or emulsifiers, supporting the clean beauty movement. Instead of relying on petroleum derived ingredients, AI can help identify sustainable botanicals that deliver the same or even better results. From a sustainability perspective, this is huge. The beauty industry has long been criticized for its reliance on excess testing and wasteful R&D practices. AI reduces the trial and error cycle, meaning fewer discarded test batches, less use of harsh solvents, and faster innovation in eco-friendly formulations. It's like having a digital lab assistant who can sort through millions of possibilities in seconds and present only the most promising ones. Holistically, it feels a bit like modern alchemy. Ancient healers experimented with herbs and oils through intuition and observation, searching for the perfect blend to heal or beautify. Today, AI acts as a high-tech partner in that quest, not replacing intuition but amplifying it with data. Instead of fire and cauldrons, we now have algorithms and simulations, all working toward the same goal: creating safer, cleaner, more effective remedies for the body and skin. On the consumer side, artificial intelligence is fueling a playful but powerful revolution. Virtual try-on technology. With just a smartphone camera, you can swipe through hundreds of lipstick shades, see how a new eyeshadow palette might look on your skin, or even test out different hairstyles and hair colors without ever opening a tube or picking up a brush. Sephora's virtual artist app, for example, lets shoppers instantly preview makeup on their faces using augmented reality, while Ulta's Glam Lab boasts millions of virtual try-ons each month. Even nail polish brands are getting involved, allowing you to preview shades directly on your fingertips with AR. Beyond convenience, this technology has a sustainability benefit. Fewer in-store testers means less product waste and fewer plastic samples destined for landfills. And for people who live far from beauty counters or who prefer shopping online, AR offers an accessible way to experiment with bold colors or new styles from the comfort of home. But here's where things get complicated. The digital version often looks flawless, no uneven application, no skin texture, no lighting problems. It's beauty in a controlled simulation, which can create a subtle gap between how a product looks virtually and how it wears in real life. Some users find this empowering, like having a creative playground, but others may walk away feeling disappointed that their reflection doesn't match the polished digital image. This is where the psychology of self image sneaks in. Do we risk chasing a mirror image that isn't really our own? Virtual try ons can be fun tools for creativity and exploration, but they also blur the line between reality and fantasy. In a sense, they're the new digital dressing room, a place where we can experiment safely, but one that may also raise deeper questions about authenticity and self acceptance. This brings us into one of the most fascinating and sometimes troubling corners of AI in beauty: filters. If you've ever opened Instagram, TikTok, or Snapchat, you've probably seen them in action. These filters don't just add a playful sparkle or change the color of your lipstick. Many now use AI to subtly, almost invisibly reshape your face. They smooth skin to porcelain, slim the nose, enlarge the eyes, plump the lips, and even adjust jawlines and cheekbones. The result is a perfected version of you, instantly camera ready, like a magazine cover shot. But here's the catch: the more time people spend looking at these enhanced versions of themselves, the harder it can be to accept their real reflection. Psychologists call this a kind of perceptual distortion. Over time, what we see in the mirror may start to feel less normal compared to the flawless digital double. There's even a term for this cultural phenomenon: Instagram face. It describes the blend of features created by filters and algorithms: youthful skin, high cheekbones, almond shaped eyes, a button nose, and full lips. The problem is, very few people naturally look like this, and yet it has become an unconscious beauty standard repeated across social media. For younger audiences, especially, this can feed into insecurity, anxiety, and a relentless drive to chase perfection that doesn't actually exist. Dermatologists have reported a rise in patients requesting cosmetic procedures to look more like their filtered selfies, something sometimes called Snapchat dysmorphia. And it's not just about looks, it touches deeper layers of self worth and identity. When we constantly see curated, filtered faces, we may start believing our real, unedited selves aren't good enough. Holistic wellness offers a crucial counterbalance here. Ancient traditions have always taught that beauty is not just about symmetry or surface features. In Ayurveda, radiance is linked to ojas, the subtle essence of vitality that comes from balance, nourishment, and joy. Traditional Chinese medicine speaks of beauty as a reflection of harmony in the body's energy systems. And even outside these traditions, we intuitively recognize that someone's confidence, presence, and authenticity often shine brighter than flawless skin. Filters can be playful tools, a modern form of digital makeup, but it's important to approach them with awareness. True beauty isn't manufactured pixel by pixel, it comes from vitality, expression, and the way we inhabit ourselves. And perhaps that's the reminder AI can't replicate, that authenticity has its own glow. AI isn't only about image, it's also about impact. By analyzing consumer trends, companies can better predict demand, avoiding the overproduction that often leads to massive waste. Instead of shelves overflowing with unsold products, AI can forecast exactly how much needs to be produced and where it should be distributed, reducing excess at every stage. Supply chains can be optimized with precision. Smarter shipping routes cut down fuel emissions, while predictive logistics ensure raw materials are sourced and delivered in the most efficient way possible. Even packaging design can be reimagined. AI can test thousands of prototypes virtually, finding solutions that minimize plastic use while keeping products safe and effective. Some brands are already taking steps in this direction. L'Oreal, for example, is using AI to design more sustainable packaging and experiment with biodegradable alternatives. Pros, a personalized hair care company, applies AI not just to formulate products, but also to predict demand and optimize supply, helping them produce only what's needed. Even indie brands are leaning on AI driven insights to reduce overproduction, streamline ingredient sourcing, and transition toward refillable or compostable packaging. For a beauty industry that contributes millions of tons of plastic waste each year, this represents more than just innovation. It's a chance to redefine responsibility. When guided ethically, AI could spark a quiet revolution, helping beauty companies reduce their footprint and align more closely with eco-friendly values that today's consumers are calling for. Looking forward, imagine AI as your personal beauty coach, an app that doesn't just suggest a cleanser, but also tracks your diet, hydration, stress levels, and sleep. Then links these patterns to your skin's condition. Instead of only recommending a serum, it might nudge you to drink more water, cut back on sugar, or get to bed earlier. The result is a more holistic model of beauty care, one that recognizes skin health as inseparable from overall wellness. Some companies are already moving in this direction. AI powered apps can scan your face daily, log subtle changes, and provide tailored recommendations that evolve with you, almost like having a dermatologist and nutritionist in your pocket. Imagine pairing this with wearable devices. Your fitness tracker could communicate with your skincare app, offering a 360-degree approach that unites beauty, health, and lifestyle in one system. But with that convenience comes important questions. Should an algorithm really guide us on decisions traditionally rooted in intuition, tradition, and human expertise? What happens when the advice from a digital coach conflicts with what your body or your trusted practitioner is telling you? There's also the concern of over reliance, outsourcing our self awareness to a machine. At its best, AI could become a supportive partner, blending high tech insights with holistic wisdom. At its worst, it risks reducing wellness to metrics and nudges, sidelining the human connection at the heart of true care. And if we look a decade or two ahead, the possibilities grow even stranger. Scientists are already experimenting with digital twins, virtual models of our body that predict health outcomes. Applied to beauty, this could mean an AI version of you that shows how your skin might age under different conditions. More sun, less sleep, or better nutrition. Your beauty coach could simulate these futures and help you choose your path. Whether that becomes empowering or unsettling will depend on how much trust we place in these digital reflections of ourselves. With every advance comes an edge. Facial scans and biometric data are among the most intimate forms of information we can share. And when we hand them over to apps and devices, we're placing a tremendous amount of trust in companies to keep them secure. A skin analysis app doesn't just know your pores, it can, in theory, infer your age, stress level, even medical conditions. That raises questions about privacy and consent. Who owns this data? How long is it stored? Could it be sold to advertisers or insurers without your knowledge? Beyond privacy, there's the issue of homogenization. Algorithms are designed to optimize, and in the beauty industry, that often means steering people toward what is most profitable or most popular. If AI learns to amplify the same features over and over again, it risks pushing us all toward a single, standardized version of beauty. We're already seeing hints of this with the rise of Instagram face, high cheekbones, smooth skin, full lips, an ideal that isn't universal but algorithmically rewarded. The cultural stakes are high. Beauty is a tapestry woven from countless traditions, features, and styles across the globe. If AI isn't trained on diverse data, it may erase those nuances, unintentionally sidelining whole communities. This matters not just for aesthetics, but for identity, representation, and self worth. From a holistic wellness perspective, ethical AI in beauty is about more than data protection. It's about honoring individuality and nurturing balance. True wellness celebrates diversity, listening to the body, respecting natural rhythms, and recognizing that each person's expression of beauty is unique. AI tools should support this ethos, enhancing our understanding of ourselves without imposing narrow ideals. When designed thoughtfully, AI can amplify inclusion, personalization, and self-care rather than reduce beauty to a single formula. In this way, ethics and wellness are intertwined, protecting both our privacy and our individuality ensures that technology serves humanity, not the other way around. So, where does this leave us? AI has the potential to bring remarkable innovation, efficiency, and personalization to beauty and wellness. From smart mirrors that track subtle changes in skin to AI powered formulation labs designing plant based serums, technology can help us make smarter, more informed choices. It can reduce waste, save time, and even open doors to new ways of caring for ourselves. Yet true beauty still thrives in the delicate balance between technology and nature. Ancient skincare rituals like applying rose water or aloe vera, massaging with oils, or using herbal infusions have endured for centuries because they honor the rhythms of the body and the wisdom of the natural world. These practices aren't just about the visible effects on the skin, they engage the senses, calm the nervous system, and support overall well being. Imagine combining these traditions with modern AI insights. A smart mirror could suggest the best plant oils for your current skin condition, or an app could recommend when to apply certain rituals based on your stress levels, sleep, or diet. Technology then becomes a companion, not a replacement, helping you integrate holistic practices more effectively into your life. The goal isn't to chase perfection according to an algorithm, but to cultivate the unique glow that comes from health, balance, and self acceptance. AI can guide, inform, and enhance, but it can't replace the intuition of listening to your body, the joy of self care, or the deep, calming connection we feel with natural remedies. True wellness and true beauty emerges when we harmonize innovation with nature, science with tradition, and efficiency with mindfulness. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of AI in the beauty industry, a world where mirrors can think, formulas can learn, and even our selfies can teach us something about ourselves. We've seen the amazing possibilities, personalized skincare, AI beauty coaches, sustainable formulations, and virtual try-ons that reduce waste. We've also faced the questions: how much do we trust algorithms with our data, our self-image, and our individuality? And how do we keep technology in balance with the timeless wisdom of nature? At the end of the day, true beauty is more than metrics or algorithms. It's the glow that comes from self-care, balance, and honoring the unique rhythms of your body and mind. AI can guide and enhance, but it can't replace the intuition, creativity, and authenticity that makes us who we are. If you'd like to support Green Earth Essentials and help keep conversations like this flowing, you can join me over on Substack at substack.com/at Green Earth Essentials. Your support helps me continue exploring the intersection of holistic wellness and modern innovation, and it allows me to share deeper insights, resources, and reflections with you. Until next time, remember, technology can illuminate the path, but true beauty shines brightest when we walk it with curiosity, self compassion, and a grounded connection to the natural world. This is Michelle Jackson signing off.